Here we go. It has been a bit of a slog, but I'm doing my best to get back into this. We got Deathstroke and who else is in there? D Monkey right off the bat. I'm just gonna take the Paradigm. I gotta run this. I used to take this line a lot. Had a little bit of hyzer there that maybe shouldn't have. Come on, curb, curb. No. Straight out of bounds. Shouldn't have given any hyzer. I knew the line better than I thought. Let's go Diamond here. Give her the turnover. Up the gap through the trees. And that is the Diamond doing what the Diamond is supposed to do. Looks like Deathstroke might also be OB. So we're still able to save the birdie. And maybe not be losing a stroke Deathstroke right off the bat. The Monkey, oh gosh, he had an Albatross bid. That was incredible. But he has taken the Eagle, and we are down right off the bat. We have to get aggressive and try to make some comebacks. This one, I think the Paradigm makes the most sense because it stays in bounds the whole way when you throw it right. There certainly is a line taking the glide skip rive around the right side, but this Paradigm, I feel like it's safer for a dead skip if you still stay in rather than going out. 37 feet. We'll knock in the fuse. Take the Eagle. Oh no, D-Money. I thought he was in already. Man, that's brutal. He is going to go ahead and tap. Oh no, that was OB too. Dude, that's brutal. I feel it though. I've been getting so many bad breaks now. Let's take the Light Glide Paradigm around the left side here. And oh no. This is awful. There's no chance. Is Deathstroke in over there? I think it might have been in bounds, that little bubble. No, he's out of bounds over there. We'll toss in the harp. We'll toss up the harp to the basket. No chance at it. D-Money coming back in the lead simply by being able to stay in bounds off the tee. Because all it took there was staying in bounds off the tee. Oh, not in the lead. All tied up. In bounds off the tee is all it takes to tie it up. That's kind of sad for us. Let's see if we can get the ace. I did put the Sticky River back in. The rhythm is officially out of the bag. I heard from, the ace, of course. And, oh no, that was the wrong power line. I promise I wasn't trying to lay up. That was my Sunshine Glade 1 and 3 power line, not my Sunshine Glade 4. That's a bummer. Okay, Sunshine Glade 1. Now I'll do that same power. Anyway, I heard from some spin-off folks that it was not worth keeping the rhythm in. Dang, Deathstroke again. Because the MVP discs are unlikely to be coming back anytime soon, which is a huge bummer. I want to be able to get those discs in there. But, I ultimately want to show discs and show lines to you guys. Go right on the basket, straight pull back. So discs and lines, go! That you guys can copy and have a chance to learn from and potentially implement some of these discs into your game. I don't have a replacement for the tempo yet. And I kind of like it a little bit too much to take the tempo out. We'll see. I think Saki Bomb Slammer is the next closest. Go Water Skip Sapphire. Around Keho Backwoods here. This will slow down the bush. That's no problem. And I was looking at all the flight numbers on the Global Disc Golf website. And there's nothing like the tempo. Yeah, it's frustrating. I want something at least really close. So I'm hoping, and I'll do anything I can to lobby for spin-off and make a clone of it, or at least something close. I'll go Water Skip Sapphire here. If you've been watching, I used to always take the Water Skip Rive, but I did a coaching session with someone once who suggested using the Sapphire. So it'd be his line. I actually really liked it. So I have adopted the Sapphire as long as I don't have a headwind or a right to left wind pushing that away. The Sapphire gets there fine and feels like way more control than the Water Skip Rive. Alright, and we are down. I don't really think there is any chance to even really go for this, especially in this wind. So we'll throw our Glide Sapphire off the tee. We have like this opening, or way further to the right. This opening is usually glide skip Rive, but I think with this wind, I can go Paradigm and let the wind push it back over and give that the stability that the Rive would have had, or at least similar to it. Deathstalk is off on his, but it doesn't matter. He's still going to be taking the win in this first round. Let's see if we can clean some things up in these rounds to come. And there we go. We have Deathstalk again, and No Bueno is in with us this time. Crow's Nest 4, so off the bat. Pioneer Bay 3, see if we get some water skip in there. And then Northern Lights to close it out. Alright, let's get some wins. Sticky Musket, I don't need to slide at all. I just line up the aim point here and have a roller angle disc just touching the edge. I don't like it. I don't like it at all. No, that hit way too steep of an angle, or not steep enough of an angle. Right down to the bottom. 51 feet, and we will get the birdie. And I used to say you can't complain about the birdie, but honestly, guys, the skill floor and the skill ceiling, at least, too, both are just rising so high up there. Deathstalk at the eagle, where not getting an eagle there is always going to be losing a stroke. Take the Sticky Musket, give us plenty of hyzer to counteract that wind. This is a little too steep. Definitely can't miss this one. No, 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 no. Oh, and a little kick behind the tree. My new longest putt is my new longest putt coming up. I gotta get up in the air and see if I can't make something happen. No, not at all. I think that might have been short too. That's a little close. But dang, yeah, losing 2 strokes here off the bat. That's not a great feeling. I'm gonna go Glide Sapphire in this wind. Give it the hyzer to get around the corner. The Water Skip Sapphire, last time I tried it in a 3 wind right to left, I misjudged it so poorly. That was in a Val League week. And I hit the side and dropped in the water. I managed to stay the drop though, so that was cool. But not something I want to have to deal with. Pioneer Bay 3. Oh! We just go straight there. No water skip needed. Like Glide Paradigm. Push it out there. Go, go, go. Go, go. Yes. Lots of ground play. Lots of ground play. Fantastic. Sometimes this is even Glide Sapphire in. I think with this tailwind I can do it, right? Let's hope. Push. Oh no. No. With that drive, I should have. I almost want to rethrow that, just get it right, but I'll try to give it a bid here. Get up way over the top, take a lot of power off. No, still needed some more power on it. Dropping another stroke to Deathstalk. What do you know? There's a reason he is consistently ranked higher than me in multiplayer in a lot of events. This wind, I want to make sure I don't miss to the right, so I'm going to overcorrect to the left. Just I can't miss to the right into the water. This isn't that much better. 545. I hope White Glide gets there. Come on, Paradigm. Fly, baby, fly. Yeah. It cleared, and the ground play. Oh, fantastic. Really lucky to get that up here. Now I just got to get to stay in these baskets. Gosh, I always feel like that's trying to kick out so hard. There's one of the developers actually at the global Discord earlier today say that those baskets are exactly the same. There's nothing different with them. Frankly, I'm not buying it yet. I'm going to take this diamond on forehand, aim a little bit higher, give it a little bit of hyzer, so that skips down here. Maybe I can get a stroke back on this one. So, Alex Blue, if you're watching videos, man, I'm going to need some proof there that there's nothing different on those. There's too much anecdotal adding up that says those baskets spit out more and have a lot more wild reactions. These wooden ones, and they got the same mesh and just a different model, I think was the word used in the middle. But there is no way. It just feels too awful how much the discs spit out of these baskets even still. Alright, guys, we're doing a lot. We gotta get it. We camped in that wind. I don't have a line. In a one wind, I kind of know what to do. But maybe we get lucky and take a stroke back here. This is a good spot to land for the Glide Sapphire. Just to the left of that tree. And a fantastic shot. Stays right in the middle. Never any chance of going OB. But a blessing there from No Bueno. Giving us a little bit of room to work if I make this. I did. Good. Made that one, and we are now... Oh, okay. We're in the middle. Let's see if we can make a comeback. Oh, this is a tough win. Diamond. I think a diamond should get far enough up there to give me a look, maybe close side. And if I can have a clear look... Oh, that just stopped dead. This is going to have to be the Rive. Sapphire is not going to have enough distance from here. Make sure I get around this tree. That tree right there. And oh no. Okay. Not over the wall, but across. 47 feet. We'll take the forehand to toss this in. Knock it in. Take our birdie. Get in a little bit. 6, 8, 11. Yeah, I mean, nothing's... I'm not going to make up 3 strokes. And hopefully not going to be losing 2. So I'll take the musket. Default aim. A little bit of Anheuser to adjust for that wind. I think I aced this like once when the wind was just right. But I very rarely get anything other than birdie here. And this is it. We managed to stay in the middle and not lose any elo. Coming back, we got No Bueno and Deathstroke again. Herring Woods in the beginning. Kill Park in the middle. Okay, Highlanders Ridge 4. So if I'm down, there's going to be an opportunity for 5 and 4 to potentially get some strokes back on those ones. Starting out at Herringwood 7, I'm just going to forehand the Waterskip Sapphire up here. I used to take Glide Sapphire on this, but I found it occasionally slid just way too far. Like that probably would have if that was Glide. Way out the back. Ooh, don't get too close. There we go. Good, right on the pole. If you rotate too close, the collision is off sometimes still. And you can putt straight through the center of the basket. Terrible way to take a par or worse. Glide Sapphire here. I should really figure out this ace run that both these guys are taking. It seems to be a safe one. And actually probably a lot more room behind the basket if you do miss. But in our eagle, that'd be one to figure out. I've seen it with the gold. I don't know, if you have a Waterskip Rive ace line there, it takes that similar like forehand wide Waterskip, Glide Sapphire here. Send it to me on like Discord or Facebook or something. Show me that line. Skip up off the rock. Because I would love to be able to take a run at that comfortably. Of course, I'm sure I'll have plenty of times where I'll skip right by the shore and then not skip by the shore and just sink straight in the water and feel terrible about that. KO Park 4, we're going to take the Light Glide Paradigm and take a little bit of power off this. I just don't want to go long. But I realize if I'm like past this bush or so, that's good. I'm throwing basically level at this basket. So 200 feet, the 2 tailwind. It's Sunshine Glade 1. No Bueno is in. I'm going to take my Sunshine Glade 1 power. I am a bit to the right because that tailwind. And, oh! No, nothing. It's sticking. Guys, it's killing me. It's killing me. Alright, Deathstroke and No Bueno. Kicking my butt. No, No Bueno this time. Deathstroke's been just beating me up all night. Glide Skip Paradigm. Make sure it gets far enough right that it doesn't go in the bunker. This one, the Glide Skip Cloudbreaker, had a little more distance and sometimes or a little less distance and never went in that bunker. The Paradigm has a little more. Sometimes went in. So the Waterskip Rive, get way out wide to the right. Just want to take that bunker out of play. And we successfully did so. Getting a tap in for the eagle. Whoop, woo! Still down. It's gonna be Highlanders Ridge. Highlanders Ridge 5 and 4. See if we make a comeback. Alright, let's take the diamond down on the bunker and give it a straight pullback. I really like how this diamond shifts to the right. It finishes to the right. Or it finishes coming back just barely to the left. But it more or less takes that bunker on the left side out of play. And it doesn't have to challenge the trees and bushes as much as the sapphire does. Alright, here comes Highlanders Ridge. So with this wind, I like to take the river and just give that basically a straight pullback. A little bit of Anheuser on that. And I think this hole shapes really nicely for a turn over 7 speed. If there's that left to right wind, or a big tailwind too. If there's a right to left or a neutral wind, I'm still taking the musket straight at it. What's our wind like here? Oh, 1 wind. I've got a chance. Glide, skip, drive. Aim right a little bit. Get swayed down. The sway was not down. Come on. Ooh. Oh, but a good skip. Let's see, I might have a chance here. From 118. Hit this every time in King of the Course. Of course, Deathstroke gets it. 150. It is off the cage. Alright, now I'm down to both of them. So I kind of have no choice. I've got to run Highlanders Ridge 4. I've got this 2 wind. I know the aim point in a 1 wind is about here. And a 2 wind, let's go a little bit over. And okay, let's see. No Bueno's across, of course. He's across and safe. And I am OB. Maybe it stays safe? No. No chance. Let's try it again. I know I can do this. Oh, no Bueno got the par. I could have just gotten birdie and not lost as much elo. Alright, let's try it again. Like Glide Paradigm, further to the right. And this is... Oh, so terrible. Kick off that? No, could have gotten a good kick on. Oh, no drop zone, so let's see if I can save this. 130. Of course not. Off the cage, just to wrap it in. There we go. That was an enjoyable set of losses. Thanks for watching, guys. Hope you enjoyed. And stay bogey free.